อ่ะโอเคสวัสดีครับสวัสดีคนที่เข้ามาดูด้วยฮะช่วงนี้หลังจากมีปัญหาเรื่องเซตไลท์ก็มีหลายอย่างเลยนะทำให้ไม่ได้เล่นต่อเลยนะฮะเสียงผู้ผมเบาไปไหมเอ่ยเดี๋ยวผมขอลองเช็คไลท์แป๊บนึงนะผมอยากจะรู้เสียงมันเบาไปไหมอ่ะเสียงผมเบาไปหรือเปล่าทุกคนได้ยินเสียงใหม่ไหมฮะทุกคนได้ยินเสียงใหม่ไหมฮะเหมือนว่ามีเสียงอะไรซ้อนอยู่นะใช่ไหมมีหรือเปล่าฮะมีเสียงอะไรซ้อนอยู่ในไลน์หรือเปล่าครับอ๋อเป็นเสียงน้ำอ๋อเป็นเสียงน้ำโอเคผมก็ตื่นเต้นกังวลใจโอเคมาเล่นต่อดีกว่านะครับหลังจากไปเล่นยานแล้วมันดีเลย์อะไรมาเนี่ยเสียงมันดีเลย์ปะเนี่ยนะโอ้ต้องมาเซตเสียงในไลท์เนี่ยนะได้ไหมฮะพอดีไหมก็จะได้แล้วนะพอดีไม่มีใครมาช่วยเช็คไลท์เท่าไหร่ทำอยู่คนเดียวงี้นะเราจะทำเควสกันนะฮะเควสซึ่งมันมีหลายเควสเลยแหละแต่พวกเควสย่อยพวกหาของอะไรเงี้ยเราจะไม่ทำหมดนะเพราะเดี๋ยวเราจะเน้นทำในเรื่องให้จบสักทีนะฮะผมเล่นไม่จบสักที สวัสดีครับสวัสดีคนที่เข้ามาดูด้วยนะครับเหนื่อยจุง
stopping that troll.
When you find a good opportunity. Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
อัปเกรดเลเวล2ต้องไม่เงิน 4,000 ฮะ
You'll need to
มี
be more
แน่นอน
careful than that.
4,000 เนี่ยตอนนี้ 3,000 กว่าแล้วนะฮะบอกแล้วว่า 4,000 แป๊บเดียวฉันหาได้ปะโทอีหนู
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
ผมขอเช็คไลฟ์อีกทีนะครับว่ามันดีเลย์ไหม
I look forward to our next meeting.
ผมขอเช็คไลฟ์อีกทีนะครับว่ามันดีเลย์ไหม
I look forward to our next meeting.
ผมขอเช็คไลฟ์อีกทีนะครับว่ามันดีเลย์ไหม
I look forward to our next meeting.
ก็ดูไม่น่าจะดีเลย์นะ
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
I don't think so. Reckon he was still trying to levitate himself without magic.
Goodness, I didn't know that was even possible.
It's not.
Did he say what it was?
เดี๋ยวนะมันไปหาใครไปหาอาจารย์ข้างนอกไม่ใช่เหรอเดี๋ยวนะคุยไปไหนแล้วอะสวัสดีครับสวัสดีคุณเบียร์ด้วยครับ ไหนอะเควสมาให้ไปไหนโอ้โหให้ไปไกลซะด้วย ไปครับบึ่งไปจังหวะนี้
Revelio.
อ๋อโอ้พี่ที่ไม่ได้ไปตั้งหลายที่เรายังไม่ได้มาเปิดแถวนี้เลยนะฮะอุ้ยมังกรชี้เสียงมังกรสวัสดีครับคุณเบียร์เฮ้ยเขาเล่นจบแล้วนะผมยังไม่จบเลยอะจนตอนนี้พอดีมีทำหลายอย่างเลยนะครับไม่ว่าจะเปลี่ยนหน้าจอใหม่อะไรใหม่ปรับแก้นู่นนั่นนี่เปลี่ยนอุปกรณ์นะครับค่อนข้างเยอะให้เรามาสักไกลขนาดนี้เชียวมาทำไมไกลขนาดนี้
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Ravenclaw, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
Thank
I
you.
know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone.
นางเคยแข่งกับเราเพราะว่าแพ้เรามาแล้วนะฮะแล้วนางก็
Don't
ง
let
ง
it
แง
go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
จะหาเรื่องกันเหรออยากแข่งเหรออยากแข่งเหรอมีปัญหาเหรอ
Made it.
เฮ้ย
Excellent.
อ้าวชิบหายได้แค่เนี้ยอ้าช่วยไป1 วงช่วยไป1 วงพระเจ้า
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant.
โอ้มันควบคุมยากมากเลยเวลาเล่นไม้กวาดอะ ชอบแบบให้เล่นกับจอยมากกว่า แต่เล่นกับจอยแม่งก็ควบคุมอย่างอื่นลำบากช่วยไปหนึ่งอันช่วยไปหนึ่งอัน
That wasn't too difficult. Now that's more like it.
เอ้ย
Made it.
เกือบ
This is rather
ช่วยไปหนึ่ง
fun.
อัน
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet.
เสียงเบาไปเหรอครับ เสียงเบาไปแต่ไมค์มันสุดแล้วอ่ะไมค์มันมากกว่านี้ไม่ได้แล้วนะไมค์ผมต้องเล่งตรงนี้ละผมต้องเล่งตรงหัวไมค์เองแถบนี้เราไม่เคยมาเลยนะฮะโอ้มีกบเพียบเลย
Revelio.
โอ้ยเราต้องกลับไปที่สวัสดีครับสวัสดีคนที่ดูด้วยนะครับ
Protego!
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you
เป็
an
นเต้น
hour
มาก
when
จาน
I'm
แค่นี้
finished.
แหละไม่ต้องแข่ง
Thank
ได้
you
เฮีย
again for your help.
แข่งกับเมาส์กับคีย์บอร์ดกด
Couldn't have
ยาก
done
ยิ่ง
this
กว่า
without you.
คือใช้ปากกาใช้จอยเข้าคมตอนแข่งไม่กว่านะครับจะดีมากเพราะมันสามารถจัดการทิศทางได้เลยอ่ะแต่ว่าเป็นคีย์บอร์ดปุ๊บมันจะแข็งอ่ะ
Revelio.
ในเมืองนี้ไม่น่าจะเหลืออะไรให้เราเอาแล้วมั้งเนี่ยแต่มันมีเสียงติ้งอยู่นิดหน่อยมันติ้งอะไรอ่ะเพราะถ้ามันติ้งแสดงว่าเรายังไม่เอา
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
ทางนี้แหละผมว่าอยู่ทางขวา
Revelio.
นี่ไงหาตั้งนานไปเควสเราจะไปหาน้องป๊อปปี้นะฮะน้องป๊อปปี้มีเรื่องอย่างนี้สงสัยป๊อปปี้ชอบหาเรื่องอีนางป๊อปปี้เนี่ยโอ้ยชุดนี้น่าจะเท่แฮะโอ้เท่เชียวเหมือนนักมายากลน้องป๊อปปี้ให้ไปไหนป๊อปปี้จ๋าโอ้ยป๊อปปี้ไปไกลยังลูกโอ้โหไกลจัดว่ายังไงก็ไม่ว่ายังไงฮะอะไรเนี่ยนี่คือผลของการเปลี่ยนจอนะครับไซส์จอก็จะไม่เท่าสตรีมมันก็เลยเป็นงี้เนี่ยพอมาป่าตรงนี้ปุ๊บเพลงขึ้นเนี่ยนึกว่าไอ้นี่ทุกทีเลยนึกว่าเดี๋ยวเราดูริง
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
I can do this ฉันทำ
Is
ไม่ได้
this where we're
ฉันทำไม่
meeting
ได้
the centaurs?
Well, they
Maybe
don't
you should come
exactly
down, you
know
might come on,
they're
should come down, you
coming,
come down.
so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right.
ฉันก็หวังว่าคุณ
Perhaps
จะถูก
they'll
ต้อง
be
คุณจะ
able
คิดถูก
to
นะ
tell that we're sincere.
ไม่รู้กูมั่ว
There's
กูคิดไม่
something
ถูกหรอก
about them that's so.
บอกพี่ไปลองดู มึงไปลองดู
It's almost
ไปลองตาย
unnerving.
ดูไม่ต้องมาฝากไม่ถามกู
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
มาเบย
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is
ว่า
not
แล้วไม่ต้องมีคนที่คุยรู้เรื่อง
our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
อุ่นเย็นนุ่นแง่นไม่มีใครฟังมึงเลยสิ
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
โอ้ตามหาฉันเมื่อทำสำเร็จแล้ว
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
คีอันหน่อยเชื่อเขาสิเชื่อเขา
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
อ้าวไงต่อน้อง
Revelio.
แล้วน้องก็ทำอะไรต่อน้องเควสก็ไม่เด้งด้วยนะฮะงั้นไปคุยกับ เฮ้ยอันนี้เราระฆังเราน่าจะเคยทำแล้วนี่งงแฮะแปลกจังวิ่งไปคนดูตาลายอ่ะไม่เป็นเรื่องแปลกนะฮะนั่งรออีก
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
กูช่วยก็ได้
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
ไม่ใช่อันนี้เขาให้คุยกันข้างนอกให้ไปคุยที่นี่ก่อนถึงห้องมิดโอ้โหแล้วเลือกที่ที่มันมีไฟใกล้ๆก็ไม่ได้ต้องเป็นหน้าหมู่บ้านห้องมิดด้วยทำไมทำให้มันเป็นเรื่องยากเนี่ยฮะ
There's no telling what lies in wait for me.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
ให้ไปคุยกับ3 คนใช่ไหม
Just because you know Lumar.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other 2 friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often."
I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where am I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
อยู่ในร้านเหรอ
Mrs. Rabe.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
กลับไปหาน้องนาที
It's not Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
อ้าวนัตตี้ไม่อยู่แล้วครับว่าโดนแล้ว
Natty must be around here somewhere.
โดนแล้วน้องนัตตี้โดนแล้ว
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
รอยเท้าครับมีรอยเท้ามันมีเสียงกิ้งๆแถวเนี้ย
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
โดนจับตัวครับ อยู่ยังไงให้โดนจับตัว
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
แล้วลำบากใครลำบากกูไหมล่ะ
Revelio. Accio. A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
มีที่ซ่อนแบบนี้อยู่ด้วยอ่ะ
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh, มืดก็มืดชิบหายเลยนะ
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good lock.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
It's about time Rookwood took control. He doesn't need Ranrock. Reductor! Hang on! Reductor! Ringo!
สามมึงซะ โอ้โธ่กระจอกแน่
Revelio.
พวกเฮียกระจอกมากบอกเลย
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
โอ้ของเพียบเลยครับ
Oi!
Revelio.
That is...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
มืดก็มืดชิบหายเลยเกมพี่เนี่ย
What? We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find her.
She's determined to
say nothing. Incendio. Imperial. Incinerator. Confringo. Cut. Glacier. Bolter.
โอ้โหไปอยู่37โอ้โหนี่เราสะกดจิตถูกตัวนะเนี่ยถ้าเราสะกดจิตไม่ถูกตัวนี่คือจบเลยนะฮะ
Revelio.
เดี๋ยวน้องนัตติเดี๋ยวเข้าไปช่วยนะเอาของก่อนเยสหมวกคลุมแบบพรีเรลอ่ะ
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. He must be here somewhere. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be...
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Aloha Mora.
I wonder somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Aloha Aramahara.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Ah, แล้วทำไมแม่กูช่วย
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your...
Revelio.
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Confringo! Fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
ไม่เหลือใครแล้วกูฆ่าทิ้งหมกแล้วฆ่าทิ้งหมกป่าเลยโอ้ยมันก็มึกมึงทำแผงที่มึกชิบหายกูบอกเลยว่าตรงกลุ่มนี้ไม่มีใครลอกชีวิต
Find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once
ไม่มีทางลบชีวิตจากกูไปเลยเลย
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isko Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
เป็นไงล่ะบอกว่าเลยโอ้ช่วยนาตี้ถ้าไม่มีอ้วนนาตี้นะนาตี้ตายนะ ตอนนี้เราจากเควสหลักแล้วมาฮะนี่ไงเควสหลักแล้วเช็คโพลิจูสบุกไปที่ห้องผอ.หวังลีฮะจังฟิกมันนั่งรอยอะ
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle, and I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
งานงอกเอาอ่ะ
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
การทำน้ำยาแล้วแบบต้องเอาชิ้นส่วนของคน
I shall tell him
ไม่ใส่
to
น้ำ
meet
ยา
a liaison from the
ไม่น่ากลัวเลยนะ
ministry
แต่การที่อาจารย์ฟิกมีขวดยาของพออยู่แล้ว
Thank you,
เนี่ย
Professor.
อันเนี้ย
I
น่า
suppose
กลัว
we'll
กว่า
meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
อาจารย์ฟิกเห็นอะไรอยู่
I'll see you there.
กำลังคิดถึงอะไรอยู่
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
งงอาจารย์ชาร์ปงง
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
What could the headmaster want?
นี่บางจังหวะภาพมันก็เป็นดินน้ำมันแตกๆนะฮะเนี่ยต้องรอมันอ่านก่อน
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
ดูเหมือนว่าเราไปคุยใหญ่พวกมีคนอยากคุยกับเราไปหมดเลยนะ
I wonder almost daily why I...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I
Oh,
wonder if
I
I might speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumours of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I never understand.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy.
Attention, students. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
ต้องไปพูด password กับกากอยนะฮะ
Alohomora.
ผมจะบอกว่าหลายคนแปลกนะ ตอนอารมณ์โมโหล่าบางคนอ่ะ ได้วิชามาแล้วก็ไม่รู้ด้วยซ้ำว่าต้องแก้ยังไงนะ ผมอ่ะโคตรโชคดีเลยว่าผมได้ว่าผมเพ่งมองออกว่ามันแก้ยังไง ผมก็เลยแบบดีหน่อยบรรยากาศคริสต์มาสก็ดีนะแหมชอบบันไดโรงเรียนนี้จริงเลยมาผ่าสิบันไดเดี๋ยวโผล่เดี๋ยวหายเดี๋ยวโผล่เดี๋ยวหายเป็นบันไดที่ดีประหยัดเวลาการประมวลผลของภาพไปเยอะอาจจะตัวโตกินแตงโมมันเยอะแยะแต่ไม่ถอยโย่เรากำลังไปห้องผู้อำนวยการนะฮะLet's go to ห้องผู้อำนวยการ
Revelio
ใช่มันต้องมีอันนี้ก่อน
Hello Homura
Hello Mohora
Revelio
Wingardium Leviosa ไม่ใช่ Leviosa เป็นชื่ออะไรครับเนี่ย
Revelio
มันมีติ้งๆอยู่แถวเนี้ยโอ้โหฟังไม่ออกนะครับน่าจะอยู่ข้างบน
Revelio The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure อ้อไทยถูกซะด้วยเก่งมากเลยครับ
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
นี่ไง
Revelio.
หมวกคัดสันมังกรทอง
Alohomora. Revelio.
มันปิ๊งที่ไหนอ่ะ
Revelio. Alohomora.
อยู่ก็แจ๊กลายเป็นโคลนนะกราฟิกเรื่องเกมนี้มันบ้าๆบอ
ๆ Revelio. Alohomora.
เนี่ยนึกจะดีก็ดีนึกจะไม่ดีก็ไม่ดีเดี๋ยวนี้แปลกๆเลยทีนี้อันนี้แปลกๆกราฟิกเกมนี้มันเพี้ยนๆนะไม่รู้เกิดจากอะไรเหมือนกันนะเดี๋ยวดีเดี๋ยวร้ายกราฟิกเกมเนี้ย
Revelio.
ไม่มีอะไรในนี้นะแต่เสียงกิ้งกิ้งเราได้ยินอยู่เนี่ยมาจากไหน
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal.
ไม่ได้จะกินกาแฟเก็บไม่ได้ครับเอกสารตรงเนี้ย
Revelio.
เก็บไม่ได้อ่ะต้องทำเอกสารมาเก็บไม่ได้คืออะไรครับเนี่ย
Revelio.
โดนหนังสือดูดไปแล้วฮะ
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
นี่คือผลของการไม่อัพสนีกมานะ
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. Come on, Neve. I need to time this just right.
Hey, 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 hey.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
รู้ดีไปหมด รู้มากอะเดน
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
เรื่องหันมาทำไมทางนี้เนี่ย
Nothing this way, more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
โอ้โหไม่ได้ทำให้ชีวิตกูยุ่งยากขนาดนี้ครับเนี่ย
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death this far. What but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
มาแล้วครับไม้คาถาแห่งพลัง
I've never felt such power. Bombard! Depulso!
โอ้โหยังโหด
Defendo!
พลังโหดเกิน
Defendo! Bombard! Defendo! Stupid one. Bombarda. Defender.
อ้ออยากได้ไม้นี้จังเลย ขอไม้นี้ตลอดเลยได้ไหมผมเล่นเกมนี้สบายขึ้นเยอะเลยอะโอ้ยกระเด็น
Bombarda. Stupid one.
ขอไม้กระทานี้ต่อได้เปล่าอยากได้
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone soon.
Neve. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
KK กลับมาแล้ว
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about the problem. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
เยสฟินิกว่ะบอมบาด้าโอเคครับงั้นผมมาไลฟ์สั้นๆวันนี้แค่นี้ก่อนแล้วกันนะผมไม่ไหวละ หิวด้วยอะไรด้วยง่วงนอนด้วยมั่วหมดเลยงั้นเดี๋ยววันนี้ไว้เท่านี้ก่อนแล้วกันนะครับไว้เจอใหม่คราวหน้านะครับขอโทษที่มาสั้นๆนะแต่ก็มาแล้วแหละนานๆมาทีนึงไม่ค่อยได้ว่างโผล่มาเลยนะครับวันนี้ขอบคุณมากครับใครที่แวะเข้ามาดูนะไปแล้วครับผมสวัสดีครับ